My name is Lương.
And I'm Sang.
And I'm from class 12A3.
And I'm from 11A6.
And we both come from
Quát High School.
Yeah, Quát High School. And so our group's project today is about the novel coronavirus. And so firstly, I'll talk about the situation of the virus around the world.
And I will talk about the situation around our community.
Okay, which is Vietnam. Okay, so let's start. So the novel coronavirus has been a traumatic problem to deal with around the world, and our world is facing an unprecedented global health, social, and economic emergency with the COVID-19 pandemic. Countries' borders are closed, and residents are suffering from an increasing unemployment rate. Foods are getting scarce, and masks are becoming more essential than ever before. And that is just the start of the series of negative impacts that the pandemic is gonna put on us. Travel and tourism is among the most affected sectors, with airplanes on the ground, hotels closed, and travel restrictions put in place in virtually all countries around the world. In an unprecedented blow to the tourism sector, the COVID-19 pandemic has cut international tourism arrivals in the first quarter of 2020 to a fraction of what they were a year ago. It is by far the worst result in the historical series of international tourism since the 1950s, and would put an abrupt end to a 10-year period of sustained growth since the 2009 financial crisis.
But how about Vietnam? But there's one success story that nobody had talked about. Vietnam, the country of 97 million people, has not reported a single coronavirus-related death. And on this Saturday, had just only about 328 confirmed cases, most of which are recovered, despite its long border with China and the millions of Chinese visitors it receives each year. After a 3-week nationwide lockdown, Vietnam lifted social distancing rules in late April. It hasn't reported any local infection for more than 50 days. Businesses and schools have reopened, and life is gradually reforming to normal. So how has Vietnam seemingly bucked the global trend and largely escaped the destruction of the coronavirus? The answer, according to public health experts, lies in a combination of factors, from the government's swift early response to prevent its spread, to rigorous contact tracing and quarantine, and effective public communication. So for both of us, as Vietnamese citizens, what did you do during this pandemic?
So, being a Vietnamese, during the quarantine, I followed properly the government instructions, which includes wearing a mask whenever I go out, and when I come back to home, I used a soap or a dry sanitizer to wash my hand carefully before I eat or touch anything in the house. And social distancing was a very important thing to do to prevent the spread of the virus. And the last thing I did was raising the awareness of my parents and my grandparents, who were not very informed about the virus, and to help them protect themselves from the dangers of the virus.
That was very nice.
Yeah, thank you. So,
that's what I did, and I hope everyone
will do it too, even after the virus has been stopped efficiently.